let's talk about how to become who you need to be, how to actually make sure that you pick up habits and you do them consistently and you're doing the things that you know are going to move the needle for you, whether it's in sales, entrepreneurship, your fitness and health, whatever it is. I'm going to break it down really, really simply, and I'm going to give you some resources where you can learn more information about this topic. First and foremost, it comes down, if I were to just sum it all up, one really powerful thing that you want to do is change your self image. When I've spoken to many people about this and I've looked at their habits, I've looked at where they've struggled to either get in shape or be consistent with their, sales processes, things it takes them to get better at sales or just in their entrepreneurial journey. One thing that I've seen is they have the wrong self-image that's going to not allow them to get to where they want to go, because everyone wants to become this next person, but they don't see themselves as that person yet. But what they need to realize is, in order to get there, they need to see themselves as a person capable of getting there, right? It's just like how some people say, fake it till you make it. I'm not ascribing to faking it, but what I'm ascribing to is changing your self-image so that you actually believe you are it. This is not fake, because if you believe you are it and you slowly start to become it, then you are it, right? There's no faking it necessary. You don't need to pretend to have the things. This is where like faking it till you make it is kind of like requires faking it. If you feel like you want to be just rich, if that's the goal, yeah, you're going to have to fake it, because you either are rich or you aren't. But if you feel like you want to be someone that's confident, you can become confident without having to fake confidence. You can become disciplined without having to fake discipline. You can become the type of person that does X without having to fake it. You can just flip a switch and do that by changing the self-image. So that's why I say we don't necessarily need to fake it, because we're talking about things that aren't, necessarily achievement based. They're more viewing the type of person you are. And there is no set amount of times you have to do something to be that type of person, right? Like I could just be the type of person that eats salad, and starting now, right? I can have a salad right now, and then from this day forward, I am the type of person that eats salads for lunch instead of Wendy's, right? There's no rule that says you're not the type of person that eats salad for lunch instead of Wendy's after 1 week of eating salads or 2 months of eating. Like there's no rule there. So you can just be that type of person. And this is the key to unlocking a lot more consistency in the things that you want to do. Because what happens is, let's say you're trying to get in shape, you're trying to go to the gym consistently, you're trying to work out, exercise. What happens is you go for a short amount of time or whatever duration of time you're going for, and then the moment you miss, that's where it's important, because you go, you feel good about yourself, you're like, yes, I did it, I worked out today, awesome. But the moment you miss the gym, the moment you sleep in, the moment you don't do the thing that you told yourself you're going to do, the thing you wanted to do, that's where the damage comes in your thought process of associating yourself with that failure. Meaning the thoughts that usually people are thinking is, man, I can't believe I'm like this. I can't believe I did this. I can't believe that I'm the person who doesn't get up on time, doesn't go to the gym, doesn't eat healthy. I don't want to be like this. It sucks that I'm like this. Next time I need to do better. Next time I need to be like this. Next time I need to be someone else, right? And what you're trying to do is you're trying to force your brain to act out of sync with what it believes itself to be, rather than changing what it believes itself to be, allowing your actions to just follow suit with that belief. And one really powerful way to take your thoughts captive and switch that up is, instead of thinking of you missing, you not going to the gym as the norm, make that the outlier. Make that the weird thing that's not normal for you, right? You're giving yourself this arbitrary number of how often you have to go for it to be considered your norm, when you can decide right now, right today, in this moment, to no longer make those negative things your norm. And when you you're still going to miss, you're still going to sleep in here and there. No one's perfect. But what you can switch in your brain chemistry is how you view those moments as the dissociation rather than associating with it and being like, I can't believe I'm like this, I need to change. You can say, that's not like me, right? So for example, on one side, you wake up late, sleeping past your alarm, you miss going to the gym, just for example, and you immediately think, oh man, I can't believe I'm like this. I can't believe I did this. Why am I like this? On one side. On the other side, that's going to lead to more consistency is that one time you wake up late, you miss the gym, you realize it, and now your thought process is different in a sense where you're like, wow, that's not like me. This is not what I usually do. Next time I'm gonna make sure to get up on time. Next time I'm gonna do this because that's weird. I don't usually do this. That's not usually how I am, right? So it's a different thought process. One where you see yourself as the person who normally does get up on time, normally does make it to the gym, normally does eat healthier, normally does do the work that needs to be done that's required. But this was just a fault. You misstepped today. You messed up that one time, and you're going to just get back into the normal you, which is the one that does the work. And on the other hand is the person who does the misstep and then says, the misstep is my normal. The misstep is who I am. And I'm trying to force this new way in. I'm trying to force this other person. I'm trying to become this other person now that doesn't do these things, but you're constantly associating the not doing as who you are. And every time you have a successful day, you're like, awesome. I was someone else today. You're not associating with it with the wins because you think that that's not your normal. So hopefully that makes sense. Maybe I didn't explain it the best, but I found that that's helped me and a lot of people I've worked with to really fix their habits and change the way they see themselves. And it just makes everything a lot easier because you're no longer in this battle with who you are, because the things you want to do are who you are, and you can make the decision to be that right here and right now. 2 books that are really good that you can read that they'll explain it a lot better than I can and I have in this video is Psycho-Cybernetics and Changing the Habit of Being Yourself. Reading those 2 books, Audible, wherever, grab them on Amazon. Those books are really, really good. They speak about this topic. Hopefully that helps. I'll see you guys in the next video.